Hello, everybody, and welcome into Wednesday night, Halloween Eve, October 30th, 2024. Running a little bit late tonight. SpeakerBot, did that not work? Of course it didn't work because when I tested it earlier today, it worked. Why am I hearing an echo? Craig's.
Echo.
No, I'm muted. I made sure I was muted. That's Greg.
토니 왈로 세드 노마로.
All right, there we go. SpeakerBot worked there for Tony Wallow saying LOLO, but he actually said OO, not LOLO. Speaking of Tony Wallow, he gifted 5 memberships again today. 2 of them went out to people that already currently have a membership, and 1 went to Steve McCure. 1 went to Catherine Anna Hauserman, and 1 went to Jack Gallman. And I know Jack, he's a coin collector. Bobby Warren.
토니 왈로 세드롤.
And it's working. Why is the one not working? Echo equals trolls. Hello, John. John Williams is in chat. Good to see John. It took a little while for the mail to get to Madison because, well, it's Madison, Wisconsin, and we all know that it's a little slow up there than it is down here. So, yeah, where am I going to catch up to? First of all, welcoming all the homies: Bill, Rich, Jose, Greg, Sam,
So let's
Jeff,
go.
Alex, and Darren.
Ran Israel said, just
Apparently,
cough.
it's a thing
You're in
tonight
friendly
to mute your
territory.
microphone. So everybody mute your
Yeah,
microphone.
I know,
so
I know,
all...
but not with new people. New people come and watch the show, so people get irritated with that. I get irritated.
Sorry
Here's
about
somebody
the echo. I
clear
was
their
getting
throat
my
over and
ice
over and
cream.
over. And it's just not good form.
Got enough for everybody?
Nope.
Like little children, they clearly follow instructions so well. There is a new speaker bot tonight.
You did say
I'm
when
still
you
hearing
did.
background noise. I don't hear an echo, but I hear a background noise.
Howdy, Mrs. K.
It's not about me. Look, Ken, do you see me? Look, I want to mute my mic.
Now, it's funny you said you're muting your mic, but your box stayed green. No kidding. But no, I'm pretty sure
We
it's
all
Greg's
know-
TV.
We all know it's Greg.
What kind of ice cream are we having tonight, Greg?
Neapolitan.
Well, that just sounds kind of boring.
Oh,
Neapolitan.
chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Oh, I know what Neapolitan ice cream is. It just sounds kind of, for a Renaissance man of yourself of ice cream, that just sounds kind of bland and plain and boring.
Is it Bluebell? Is
John
it like
Williams
Bluebell
said
or Ben
subscribe,
and Jerry's
subscribe.
Or store brand?
Walmart's great value.
There you go.
$2.87 a gallon.
I like
The price is good.
My favorite is pecan, pralines, and cream.
Now, I honestly don't know because I haven't had regular ice cream in so long. I've had sugar-free, and it's horrible. But the best ice cream by far, butter pecan ice cream.
존
Can't beat it.
윌리엄즈 세드 헬로 그레카이.
So everything
Well,
is working
mine
except one. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure speaker out.
I'm sorry. Mine is, but I can't say over the YouTube because this is PG, right? Family friendly. So I would say my favorite ice cream after hours.
Why? And I appreciate that. Why did that not go through? Mike Wojcik's in the chat room. Somehow he got by me. I didn't see. Oh, I don't have chat popped out. That's why. Yeah, call me Doug.
Oh, you made it in time for the show, Princess.
Yeah, she's early tonight. So why isn't that working? I'm gonna try it myself.
스피맨 2163에 이세드 헬로 그레카이.
It worked that time. It didn't work the first time. Maybe SpeakerBot was not awakened yet, or however that goes. Okay.
존 윌리엄즈 세드 초콜릿 칩 쿠키 도어 위드 허쉬즈 시럽.
Chocolate chip cookie dough is good ice cream as well. Ice cream in general is good, except for when you become diabetic and then you have to get sugar-free ice cream, and then it's just horrible. Absolutely horrible. So that covers the food hour. And
I just hate it. I can't order Bluebell on Walmart delivery.
Is that because Walmart doesn't carry Bluebell, or they just don't offer it?
No,
Or?
it's because of the way Bluebell has their like their numbers for their different flavors of ice cream entered in their system. According to Walmart.com, according to the Walmart app, no matter when you look, Bluebell only has like 3 flavors, even though there may be like 10 flavors of the Bluebell in the actual store. It only shows up 3 flavors on the website, and those 3 are vanilla, Ken's favorite, butter pecan, and cookies and cream.
There you go. This is where the magic happens.
So if I want to get Bluebell, I have to actually go to the store and see what, because for whatever reason, they don't label their products correctly. It's not Walmart's fault.
I'm sure it is Walmart's fault. It's Walmart's
존
app
윌리엄즈
or the
said,
Walmart
where is
store. I'm sure
트롤더그?
Bluebell has
롤?
nothing to do with it. It's what they perceive, they being Walmart, perceives are going to sell the most. And apparently Bluebell does not sell a lot. Where's the troll? Yeah. Hey, tonight's trailer was brought to you by Doug Betts. Doug Betts said something to the effect that I bet Ken does something with this.
Do y'all even have Bluebell up there in your Walmart? Or in,
I don't know. Was I talking about Walmart and Bluebell, or was I talking about Doug's show today when he challenged me to do something? Let me check my memory.
You're talking about Doug's show that I didn't watch.
Let me check my memory. I don't need you to play Lorna and help me check my memory. You're about to go to that place where I said I wouldn't. Yes, we have Bluebell at our Walmarts. Again, I don't buy a lot of ice cream. And when I do, it's sugar-free.
John Williams,
And
it is currently
interesting-
auto format temp% and current condition text % auto format location %.
Oh, we got a train
토니 왈로
Madison,
said,
Wisconsin
원크,
all
원크,
over
원크.
again. I'm not going to pick on John. So when you do the weather, you put in exclamation W, and then you put in either a city or
One
a zip
fish
code.
26.
as
It is
Sam
currently
just
56
demonstrated, 'cause
degrees
he's quicker
Fahrenheit,
than I am.
13.3 degrees Celsius, and overcast in Hornell, New
And
York.
it might
Ken
actually
Stout Live. It is
stacked up
currently
and was gonna play there.
61.8 degrees Fahrenheit, 16.6 degrees Celsius, and clear in Indianapolis, Indiana. John Williams. It is
Heavy
currently
rain.
64.9 degrees Fahrenheit, 18.3 degrees Celsius, and heavy rain in Madison, Wisconsin.
Good, good. Yeah, we've got rain predicted for Thursday, and then I think Sunday again.
Ski Man 21632. It is currently 62.1 degrees Fahrenheit, 16.7 degrees Celsius, and clear in Denton, Maryland.
Tony was
John
first.
Williams.
Tony
It
did
is
a
currently
membership.
75 degrees Fahrenheit, 23.9 degrees
Then Sam,
Celsius,
then Robert,
and
then
heavy
Chris,
rain
then
in
Ski Man,
Opelika,
Rick Lakes,
Florida.
Jeff, Stealth, Mike Wojak, Greg. I don't see. Let me jump back to the studio and go back a little bit further in the studio than I can in
John
the regular
Williams
stream.
said goodbye, Ken.
We still have. Well, I can't find my clock. We still have a few minutes to go. So in the studio it goes Tony Wallow, Tony Wallow's Gifts, then Sam, then Robert, then Chris, then Ski, then Tony, then Rick, then Jeff, then Ski, then Stealth, then Mike Wojak.
Stealth
then
mode.
John.
It is currently auto format temp% and current condition text % auto format location %.
I do not see anything from you, Greg. Oh, Greg Guy. Greg Guy's first and only chat was, "Where's my MT?" By the way, you got to learn Baltimore language. Earlier chat entry. Did you forget to press the button?
No, I saw it post.
You did? What time was that, and whose name was between it? Don't let me guess. You were first.
Stealth mode. It is
I was
currently
third.
72.1 degrees
Really?
Fahrenheit, 22.3 degrees Celsius, and partly cloudy in Middleburg, Florida.
Huh. You got me, because the third one on the list is not you. And I've checked 3 different sources for the chat. Let me check one more. It goes Tony, the Gifted, then Sam, then Robert. So you were probably either before Robert or right after Robert. And even if you two were at the same time, one of them would still show up. It's interesting it doesn't.
I think I was right after Robert.
Yeah, no, it's clearly not there. I'll get my.
Well, I'm just gonna have to find a new goddamn channel.
Yes, please. Ice cream channel. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Doug challenged me to do something with the actually very fun time that a few of us were having with Doug today on his show. And again, I thanked him, I think, in the description somewhere for playing along, and he did play along. I thought there for a minute he wasn't going to. I thought he was getting a little bit upset, but I think he actually needed that. It seemed to relax him a little bit. So my hat is off to those that played along without any prodding from me or any. I didn't plan any of that. The people that jumped on board and jumped in, that was all spontaneous, and that was great and very much appreciated. I'm sure Doug didn't like it, but I thought it was great. Speaking of Doug,
Yeah,
he does have a show scheduled. Yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
I thought he got a little mildly irritated at one point.
At one point, I thought he did too, but then he just kind of like, I think he said, this isn't going to stop. I might as well go along or play along or accept it or whatever. But yeah, at one point in time, I thought possibly he was going to. And you could tell he was kind of grinning, and under his breath he was saying, I might as well just do this. All right.
Under his breath he was saying,
yeah, really. Yeah, might as well. So, anyway, yeah, I can't make out what what One Fish's icon is supposed to be. I don't know if that's one I created or if that's not. Who'd we lose? Well, Greg's still here. Darren's here. Jose left. Trolls, yes. Okay, got it. Trolls. And then Wintermute says trolls. Hello, Wintermute. Yeah, let me see. Did I create? I think I created this one. See if this goes through. This is where the magic happens. I'm going to clean that up a little bit. I kind of very sporadically, very quickly got that together. I will take Mrs. K and I and OBS's picture out of that and just have the audio, but I will probably put it behind something. I wish I had Doug's organizational skills. Yeah, I do too. Long Dog joins us in chat. I went looking for a picture today while Greg, Darren, Bill, and myself were on Zoom, and I was putting together the trailer, and I had a specific picture in mind for a specific thing that Doug said that would have been absolutely perfect. I still haven't found it. And I looked in about 4 or 5 different places. I don't have organizational skills. I think we all know that. How many people, by show of hands, read today's description? Yes, it's that way. Or is it this way?
I did.
There was a description.
6'4", 285 pounds, long blonde hair, was last seen wearing a polka dot. No, I don't know what the description is.
I don't know. It just said three more to go to get to 365.
So you don't read from the beginning to the end, Doug? You just skip through and pick out important things?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I read the first half a dozen lines of whatever shows on the first page and say,
I don't even think I do that. I think I skip through and just look for important words that kind of jump out at you. There should have been something jump out is why I'm asking. I'm kind of curious if anyone caught anything at all out of tonight's.
Didn't look through the whole thing, actually.
Possibly the title. Maybe the title is more Maybe I haven't been exactly upfront and exactly to the point. Let's go with the title.
I can't think of any family-friendly responses to the title. So,
well, Mr. 3000 is a reference to baseball. When you get 3,000 hits, you are pretty much from there known as Mr. 3000. And Wintermute figured it out. See, I knew I paid him good money to figure things out. Yes.
Wintermute said subscribe.
I've got some numbers that I'm going to not do tonight to show the progression of where I was to where I am.
Oh, okay.
He
just registered.
Is this thing working? Yep, it's working.
Chris Garrett is joining us on Zoom. Hello, Chris.
Hey.
Are you still without the internet?
Yes, I am.
You're still hot spotting it then?
Yep.
Man, did they give you or have they given you any kind of indication as to when it might be up and running?
Well, so I know it was posted on their Facebook. It's going to be sometime. I don't know when it was posted, but within the next 2 weeks or something.
Now, I did see where they didn't charge you for your last bill, right? They did
not. Cause I went in. I was going to pay it, and
right.
they said no balance.
Well, that's good.
So,
that was the right thing for them to do. Now let's hope they don't let's just hope 6 months down the road they go, oh, we forgot to charge Chris in October. Let's double bill him this month.
No, that lady said there's no balance. And
John Williams, Stealth Mode for Kids, Hershey Chocolate Bar. Yeah, ironically enough, and one of the discussions I had with the doc yesterday, and I forgot to bring this up, was if my blood sugar drops below 70, there's certain things they recommend you get to bring it up instantly. Chocolate was not one of them. I found that to be very interesting. She said no chocolate. What she did say was Skittles. Apparently Skittles is instant sugar. And a couple other Halloween candies. So,
that surprises me in a way that I had a former colleague years ago who, I won't say fell asleep, but he was driving and he realized something was happening and he got off to the edge of the road and stopped, and he was having
low blood sugar.
Yeah, you call it. And a highway patrolman happened by and saw the guy, and the guy had a candy bar with him, and he gave the guy the candy bar.
I think if it came down to it, I think a candy bar would be okay, but I mean, she specifically said no chocolate. She mentioned candy, but no chocolate, because in my mind, do what?
Hard candies.
Hard candy. That was another one. Yeah. Yeah, Long Dog, I'm aware of the numbers, and right now I've been in the 90s a couple times, and I did take my blood sugar this morning when I first got up. It was below the stated 130 that they would like to see, so I'm happy with that. And I promptly went out and ate 2 pieces of pizza today. Boy, were they good. But I'm aware of what it is. I mean, I figure as long as I keep doing what I'm doing, you guys are going to have me around for a very long time, and sorry about that.
Was the pizza scalding hot?
No, it was not. It was not. I do not take things straight out of the oven and try to... No. Family friendly. I had to remind myself of that. So, anyway, Steve Dodd joins us over in the chat. Oh, Steve, haven't seen him in a while. Hope things are well for you in Michigan. Yeah, Chris, go ahead.
One guy got mad and posted on their Facebook page that he was switching to Starlink, and he has now switched to Starlink. He said, he replied and said he switched to Starlink.
Yeah, I think I would ride out the storm, no pun intended, on that, rather than switch to Starlink. It's my understanding that Starlink is very, very, very pricey.
Well, they're giving it away. They're giving away free service until the first of the year because of the storm.
Starlink is?
Yep.
Does that include
the cost of the equipment?
No, that don't include the cost of equipment.
That's the carrot. They're dangling that carrot that they're giving you 2.5 of free service for something that's going to cost you later down the road.
Yep.
But you still got to pay for the equipment up front, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Again, then.
And it's gonna cost more and probably less speed. I don't think Starlink is as fast as fiber.
No, it's not. I get like 700 for about $70 a month now.
Oh, time out.
Or
Got a
even
question
maybe-
before you say the next words coming out of your mouth. Have you ever had Starlink?
No.
I got another interruption
I
here.
can comment on it. I can comment on it.
Hey, you're
because
going to
I
lose the
have
battle
family-
of interrupting me. You know that,
I
right?
have
If you
family
want to
that
have
have-
this argument, we'll have this argument. I will win this argument. Trust me.
I have family.
Okay, don't trust me. Keep talking. All those that think that was the appropriate thing to do, say aye.
Aye.
Well, at least somebody supported it. Now, I know what he's going to say. He's going to say that because he's got 700, he's faster than Starlink, which is probably true. I, too, have never had Starlink, nor do I think I ever will have Starlink. But you can't compare it straight up one-to-one unless you've actually experienced both. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Go ahead.
No.
My dad's brother and his wife, they have Starlink, so I've actually used it. And it's at least at their house, it's about a little over 100. It's about a little over 100 down, and give or take
Where does
15
your
or
dad's
20.
brother live? In Arkansas?
Yes, in Arkansas.
Okay, so is
But
Starlink like...
he basically lives in the middle of down a dead end road in the middle of nowhere where there's no cell service or anything. So it's his only option is satellite.
And that was going to be my question, and you just answered it. So does it make a difference where, just like with real estate, location, is that also carry over to Starlink? Is your location going to be more conductive to having Starlink as opposed to having something else? And common sense tells
Yes
me
and
yes.
no. Yes and no. As long as you don't have any trees that would obstruct the view of the Starlink, you'll have, or very few trees that would obstruct the view of the Starlink, it'll be good. But the more trees you have, the worse the service will be.
Okay.
Yep.
John Williams says that Greg Salazar, and for some reason that name is ringing a bell for me, and I'm not sure why, was offered Starlink, and he can afford a lot more than that. I'm not sure. Greg Salazar, I've heard that name tossed
He's the
around
guy in
before.
Florida. He's the guy in Florida that does like computer repair jobs.
All right. Yeah, John just said Orlando, Florida.
Probably
That's the guy out
weather
of
can
Florida.
affect it too.
Speaking
Weather
of
was-
repair jobs, how many people remember, well, let me do this. You pay no attention to the mess in the background. How many people will remember the white Chinese drive that would not work?
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the reasons why it wouldn't work. There's my hard drive. Yes, Jeff, exactly. I'm tempted to take pictures, photographs, pictures, and arrows, just like Alice's restaurant, and send Mr. Holzman a letter, but I'm not going to do that. Why didn't? There we go. Back in paradise again. So, yep, I pried it apart today. There's no screws on this whatsoever. It literally is just snapped together. And it was kind of cool because as you unsnap it, you can hear them unsnapping. And then when I got it to a certain point, this actually fell down into the alleged drive, the case itself. It was kind of funny. So that one's gone bye-bye. I'm eventually going to take it. And there's no way I've got the knowledge and the equipment to dissect this. Bill, you want this little thing to play with? Is there anything you can do with
Hammer's
it?
the best way to have fun with it.
The hammer? I can take it to the golf course, put it on a golf tee, and see how far it goes down range. I still need to do that with a certain phone that I have that was
Android.
given to me.
Yeah, certain Android phone.
Yep.
The one I gave you.
Well,
Yep, I still have
Be careful, you hit it and it's going to go into orbit, then you're going to get in trouble with the NSA.
Yeah, probably be my luck. Yeah, this phone here, I still have it.
I found even more phones when I was cleaning stuff out. I didn't even know I had all those.
Way it goes. I mean, we collect things naturally, and the only thing I can't find is that silly little nut cap to hold my cooler in place on the other machine. So, let me glance over the chat. Go ahead, Chris.
존 윌리엄즈 said 골프 코스 is going in the water.
I thought about using it, but it's still out of date though.
I wonder, would that sink? John just said in chat, golf course, it's going in the water. I wonder, would this actually sink or would it float? Because I could do that. I could take it to the 2 holes that have the pond on them and make an attempt to put it in the water. Or...
But you're lucky if we
I have an idea.
Water, it wouldn't go.
I got an idea. I'm back. We got about 3.5 minutes to go. It's 26 and 35. I do have the seconds running on Windows 11.
존 윌리엄즈 said ET will find it.
Yeah, really. Be my luck. Be my luck. Be knocking on the door. You lost this. I found it for you. Or however his voice was.
Well,
it's a deep subject.
I still haven't heard from camp, but turns out today we've got some more stuff going on that I'll discuss when the stream's over. That would prevent me from going to camp anyway. So
Pacers beat Boston in overtime tonight. Sorry to interrupt you. That's amazing. Speaking of ending the show, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night at 10:27, almost 10:28. Once again, I want to thank Tony Wallow. And I've not talked to Tony, but I think tomorrow is the day that he is going to go gallivanting around his city with the Lightfoots. I believe that is tomorrow. Tony, make sure you charge him a premium for your services tomorrow, please. I don't know if Brian's watching now. Hopefully Brian's feeling well enough to do that. Feeling, not feeling. Thank you everyone on YouTube for being here. Thanks everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Oh my God, I gotta give it up.
존 윌리엄즈 said
See you guys tomorrow.
STALTH